Hello, Namastians. So today I welcome you all again in the new episode in a new lecture, and the topic is oxo acids of phosphorus. This is chapter number 7, I guess, of class 12. That is P block element. And in P block element, we are going to learn about phosphorus and especially oxo acids of phosphorus. These are the following topics about which we are going to discuss in this very lecture. So let's start without any further delay. So you can see as in your screen, the topic is about formula, name, structure, oxidation state of phosphorus, then number of bonds present in that oxoacid molecule, then basicity of that oxoacid, and obviously I'm going to give some tricks as well to learn that oxoacid, their name and their structures. Okay, so let's start. So we have got the first oxoacid, that is phosphoric acid. Its name is phosphoric acid. Now we have to know the formula as well. The formula of phosphoric acid is H3PO4. H3PO4, that is the formula of phosphoric acid. Now we have got one phosphorus, three hydrogen and four oxygens. So when we are going to draw the structure of this phosphoric acid, we put phosphorus in the center of the molecule. We put all the hydrogen with all the available oxygen, making them OH bonds. So let's make three OH bonds. As we have got three hydrogens and we have four oxygen, so we are left with one oxygen. Now this left one oxygen will make double bond with the oxygen, with the phosphorus, and the structure will look like this. So we have got P double bond O, then P single bond OH, single bond OH, single bond OH. So we have three single bond OH and one P double bond OH. So as I said, we are going to consider about the number of bonds as well. So you can see number of P double O bond is 1. Number of POH bonds are 3 here. So that's how there are two types of bond only in phosphoric acids. Now we have written the name, we have the structure, we have got the formula, we have number of bonds, types of bonds in this very molecule. What we are left with? We are left with the oxidation state. So we can calculate the oxidation state as well, and we can learn the oxidation state of this the phosphorus in this molecule with a trick as well. So let's calculate first. Let's say the oxidation state of phosphorus is X. So we have X plus we have got three hydrogens. So 3 multiplied by plus 1, that is the oxidation state of hydrogen, further added by 4 times minus 2. Minus 2 is the oxidation state of oxygen, and which would be equals to 0. Now solving this will get plus 3 and minus 8. Here plus 3 and here minus 8 is equal to 0, which will give us the value of X, that would becomes to plus 5. So here we have got the oxidation state of phosphorus is plus 5, right? So we have got the oxidation state of phosphorus, that is plus 5. Now as I said, in a tricky way, how can we? So if we have a phosphorus double bond oxygen, we'll consider double bond O as a minus 2 charge. If we have single OH, we'll consider this as a minus 1 charge. As all you know, oxygen contains minus 2, OH contains minus 1. That's why I'm writing like this. This OH will contain also minus 1 charge. This OH will also have minus 1 charge. So how many charge we have in the surrounding atoms? That is minus 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. That is minus 5. So how will charge come? How much charge will come in the central atom, that is phosphorus? So obviously it would be plus 5, because surrounding atoms are containing minus 5 charge. That's why just to neutralize the charge, we should have plus 5 charge in the phosphorus, and this is what we get in phosphoric acid. So this was the first acid, right? Okay, now let's learn the basicity of phosphoric acid. So as we can see, we have number of OH, we will calculate the number of OH groups present in phosphoric acid to know basicity of this. So we have got this one, let me draw with different color. This one OH, then this one OH, then this one OH. So we have got number of 3 OH groups attached to phosphorus in phosphoric acid. So the comes out, basicity of phosphoric acid comes out to be 3. So what we'll say, the basicity of phosphoric acid, how much? It is 3. So this would be the answer. Now one more thing, the phosphoric acid is also known as orthophosphoric acid as well. Orthophosphoric acid as well. So it has got two names, orthophosphoric acid and phosphoric acid as well. So if question says orthophosphoric acid or it says phosphoric acid, it means the same, right? So in this node, we have completed all the points that I have written here. So we have seen the formula, name, then structure, oxidation state, number of bonds, then basicity. So we are clear with this, right? At last, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to learn you the trick how can we draw all these structures in one go. Okay, so let's move to the next phosphoric oxo acid of phosphorus, right? This was the first one. Next, phosphorus acid. We have phosphorus acid. Again, this could be orthophosphorus acid. We can attach ortho as a prefix. Orthophosphorus acid or just phosphorus acid. What is the difference between phosphoric and phosphorus? So we'll just eliminate one oxygen from this formula. In phosphoric acid, we have H3PO4. Now we'll just eliminate one oxygen. So this formula will become H3PO3. Now again, as I said, we have to draw the structure. So it is must that there would be availability of P double bond O. This bond present is the presence of P double O bond is must in every oxo acid of phosphorus. So first we are going to draw P double bond O bond. So we are left with two oxygen only because I have drawn one O as P double bond O. As I said, this bond must be present in every oxo acid of phosphorus. So we are left with two oxygens only, and we have three hydrogens. How many oxygen we have? Two oxygen. How many hydrogens we have? Three. So how can we manage these three hydrogens with two oxygen? So it is just like this. We'll draw two OH bonds with two available oxygens. Then one hydrogen left alone. Then we'll make a direct pH hydrogen bond. So this is the structure of orthophosphorus acid, or we can say phosphorus acid. I'll tell you one more time. We had three oxygens and three hydrogens. We are not going to draw this like this, OH, OH, and OH. As I said, it is must that we have to draw one phosphorus double bond O. Then rest of the oxygen will take part in forming OH bonds, right? So after making P double bond O bond, we have only two oxygen, but we have three oxygens, three hydrogens. So how can we manage? We can only form two OH bonds, taking two oxygen and two hydrogens only. So we are left with one hydrogen that will form pH direct bond. I hope you all got the point what I try to explain. So this is the final structure of orthophosphoric acid. Now, what is the oxidation state? Again, we can, let's say the oxidation state of phosphorus is X. We got three hydrogens taking plus one oxidation state plus 3 times of -2, as -2 is the oxidation state of hydrogen, oxygen, and we have three oxygens here, is equal to 0. On solving this, we'll get this equation, which comes to X is equal to +3. So here the oxidation state of phosphorus comes to +3. Now using short trick, how can we get this +3 oxidation state? Let's try to understand. Well, this is the authentic way to calculate the oxidation state. Okay, the short trick is You can apply 90% time, it will give you the correct answer, but 10 times or 10%, sometimes it gives you wrong answer as well. So you can go with this way, right? This is the actual way to calculate oxidation state of phosphorus in any of the acids. Okay, so again, let's go with the trick as well. Let's see here the trick works or not. For this oxygen, we have P double bond O. That's why -2 for this oxygen, -1 for this, -1 for this. Now, for pH bond will give +1 to the hydrogen. You have to remember this. This is the key point, right? For the OH, we have -1. You can simply understand by H2O. H2O has got two things, H plus ion and OH minus ion. Just to remember these things I'm telling you. Okay, so we have -1 for oxygen, so we have to give +1 for the hydrogen, right? So what we are left with, -1 and +1 will get cancelled out, so we have -1 and -2, -3. So with in surrounding atoms, if we have -3, then for the center atom, that is phosphorus, we are left with +3 only. So the oxidation state of phosphorus will be +3. This is the short way. This is the long way. Once you are in the practice of this shortcut way, you need not to calculate all the things. Just you will see the molecule structure and you will get the answer. I mean, the oxidation state of phosphorus in oxoacid. I hope you got my point. The only key point was, if we have P direct hydrogen bond, then you will give hydrogen to +1 charge. Okay, so we have shorted with how many things? Name, formula, structure, oxidation state. Now number of P double bond 1. Number of P OH bonds 3. No, not 3. It's 2. The number of pH bond, that is 1. This is how uh, orthophosphoric acid contains. These are the bond that we have for the orthophosphoric acid. Now let's check the basicity of this molecule. So how many basic groups are present in orthophosphoric acid? We have to check number of OH bonds, or we can say number of POH bonds. So you can see this one is, and the another one is this. So you can directly see from this portion as well. Number of POH bonds are 2 here. So its basicity would be equal to how much? It would be 2. So direct question might be asked, what is the number of basicity present in orthophosphorus acid? Orthophosphorus acid has that. If it is saying orthophosphoric acid, then we have to answer for the previous one. Because this is orthophosphoric acid. This is orthophosphorus acid, right? Okay, let's move to the next. One more interesting we have got hypophosphorus acid. Hypophosphorus acid. And the formula of hypophosphorus acid is H3PO2. What I did? Simply, I'm reducing number of oxygen from this formula. When I reduce one oxygen from orthophosphoric acid, we got orthophosphorus acid, that is S3PO3 from S3PO4. When I further reduce one oxygen from this molecule, orthophosphorus acid, I'll get H3PO2 on reducing one oxygen. So I'm getting S3PO2 here, right? So what is the name of this molecule? This molecule is known as orthophosphorus acid. Let's see rest of part of this for this molecule. First, let's draw the structure. As I said, it is must to we have phosphorus double bond O bond. So let's draw first P double bond O bond. Then we are left with only one oxygen, and still we have 3 hydrogens. So the only option is there would be only one OH bond present, cause we have one oxygen that can make OH bond with this. So we are left with 2 hydrogen that will form direct pH bonds. So here one pH bond, here one more pH bond. So again, let's do first. P double O bonds number are 1 here. P OH bonds are again 1 here. But number of pH bonds are 2 here, as you can see here. Now let's find out oxidation number of phosphorus in this very molecule. So as I usually say, let's suppose the oxidation state of phosphorus in this molecule is X. So we have got 3 hydrogens times plus 1 because this is the oxidation state of hydrogen. Further we'll add 2 times minus 2. Minus 2 is the oxidation state of oxygen. Number of 2 oxygens are present is equal to 0. So X plus 3, X plus 3 minus 4 will give you 0. From here we'll get X is equal to plus 1. So here the oxidation state of phosphorus is coming out plus 1 only. So let's derive this from the shortcut way. Is it right? For this PO bond, we'll get here minus 2 in the surrounding atom. For this, we have minus 1. For this hydrogen, we have plus 1. For this, we have plus 1. As I said, number of pH bond will give you plus. I mean, if hydrogen is attached to the phosphorus, we'll give plus 1 to this. And if POH is there, we'll give minus 1 to this. I have mentioned this earlier. So what is going on is what is going on in the surrounding atom of this hypophosphorus? So in surrounding atoms, we have minus 2, minus 1, plus 1, plus 2. So minus 2 and plus 1 will cancel out, and we are left with minus 1 only. So the oxidation state of the central atom will get plus 1 only. So this is how it works, right? So oxidation state of phosphorus is coming out to be plus 1. Now what is the left point? So we are left with the basicity of this atom. So as you know, number of POH bond decide the basicity of this molecule. So basicity for this molecule would definitely comes out 1 only. You can check it out from here or here as well. We have just one POH bond, so basicity is 1 only. Okay. So these are the 3 molecules what I have drawn. Rest of the